The collector's cabinet carved by the cabinet maker Franz Pergo. One of the most mysterious exhibits in the collection of Basel Historical Museum. A magnificent piece of furniture flanked by twisted columns. Its facade is adorned with mythological figures, heraldic beasts, and chimeras. Hidden inside the cabinet is an enigmatic carving. Not until 2 years was its meaning at last understood. We now know that it is about love, fidelity, and deadly suspicion. The Nadelberg in Basel's medieval city centre. It was here, at house number 30, that the maker of the cabinet, Franz Pergo, lived and had his workshop. He arrived in Basel in 1590 after fleeing religious persecution in his native Burgundy. In Basel, he soon became a highly regarded craftsman.
Ihm wurde von seiner Kunst wegen zur halben Gebühr das Bürgerrecht hier gewährt. Er hat bedeutende Aufträge erhalten, wie beispielsweise das Portal im Basler Rathaus, ein sogenanntes Türgericht, oder er war auch am monumentalen Häuptergestühl für das Münster an den Ratsherrensitzen beteiligt.
For more than 150 years, numerous scholars racked their brains in an effort to understand the story that Pergo wanted his masterpiece to tell. In the end, the missing piece of the puzzle was discovered purely by chance during conservation work on the cabinet. The conservator noticed what looked like a missing piece in the carving of this woman's right breast. He speculated that it could be a broken arrow. And that's exactly what it turned out to be. The arrow plays a crucial part in the Greek myth of Cephalus and Procris, a tragic tale of conjugal fidelity poisoned by distrust. It took several months of intensive research before the arrow wound could be linked to a specific myth. The link then confirmed beyond any reasonable doubt on the basis of the historical sources used. Suddenly, the cabinet's cast of characters began to make sense. According to the myth, Procris suspects her husband Cephalus of being unfaithful to her with a goddess. She secretly follows him into the forest, where the unsuspecting Cephalus, hearing a rustling in the undergrowth, shoots an arrow, only to discover to his horror that he has slain not a beast, but his own wife.
Die Moral von der Geschichte kann man im Grunde mit einem Zitat, das Cäsar zugeschrieben wird, auf den Punkt bringen. Eine Ehe soll nicht nur frei von Betrug, sondern auch frei von Verdacht geführt werden.
While the facade of the cabinet shows the vicissitudes of mortal life, the inside contains an admonition of piety. There, standing under the arc that forms the centerpiece of the work, the viewer encounters a semi-nude female figure holding various objects of great symbolic significance. A winged heart, a book, and an ankle chain tying her to the floor.
Es ist im Grunde eine Allegorie auf die Hinwendung zu Gott und die Erlösung von den Sünden. Durch das Studium der Heiligen Schrift und durch die Liebe zu Gott wird man von diesen Sünden erlöst. Und darauf weist auch der Lorbeer hin, der hier am Mauerwerk emporrankt, der eben auf die Entsühnung, auf den Triumph hinweisen.
The nude figure can also be read as the dying Procris who has turned to God in hopes of salvation. Her fate carries an implicit warning. Procris pays with her life for having doubted her husband. The nude figure thus cautions the viewer that the price of doubt is forfeiture of life eternal. The sphinxes on the doors behind which the nude figure is hidden stand sentinel at the gate between life and death, as does the large herm pilaster in the middle.
Letztlich ist es ja eine Gegenüberstellung von der irdischen Liebe, der Amor Profanus, und der Liebe und der Hinwendung zu Gott, der Amor Divinus. Und damit hat das Bildprogramm einen ganz religiösen Bezug, den man nicht nur im Bildprogramm konkret fassen kann, sondern auch in der Gesamtgestaltung des Schrankes.
We still do not know for sure for whom Franz Pergo made this magnificent cabinet in 1619. Tradition has it that it belonged to a highly regarded Basel professor and lawyer. Remigius Faesch. His Kunstkammer, or cabinet of curiosities, counted among the great sights of Basel in the 17th century. Exactly who commissioned the collector's cabinet, where it stood, and what was kept inside it are mysteries that have yet to be resolved.